Hey, it's Troy here. Today I'm going to visit Seymour, Indiana, home of, or boyhood home, childhood home of John Mellencamp. And a couple other things I want to see there, but right now I'm at the Medora covered bridge, the longest historic covered bridge in the country. So it's just outside of Seymour. Thought I'd stop here, get some footage of this, let you enjoy this, and then I will be in Seymour visiting some sites that are significant to rocker John Mellencamp. Hope you enjoy the vlog. Okay, well, here's the covered bridge on the inside. It's a nice chilly day, so I'm enjoying this. It's nice and sunny, but very cold. See, there's some graffiti, but it still looks like it's in pretty good shape. You cannot drive over this bridge, so I don't have to worry about cars coming by while I'm walking out here. I'm just trying to see, I can hear the water below, but I'm trying to see if we can look down through somewhere. You got some security cameras in here, which is nice to see. They're trying to preserve this. See, it's a Medora covered bridge. 1875 is when it was built. It's since been refurbished. It didn't stay in this original condition since 1875, but it's been refurbished. And again, it's the largest covered bridge in the country. Historic covered bridge. I'm not sure, that's just, so they say, I'm not sure if there are covered bridges longer that aren't historic, but they say it's the world's, or the country's largest covered bridge. Okay, I've walked down the hill here and I'll get some from the sides and from underneath. This is just really cool. I mean, this bridge is in great shape. It's some sort of light fixture. Looks like clearly not operational. Sad to see the graffiti. There's not a lot of graffiti, but some. Here's some signage that they have. Built in 1875. It's over the East Fork of the White River, before there was a state highway system. Bridge is the longest historic covered bridge in the nation. Spans 431 feet. And then when they did an extensions for weather protection, they extended it 16 feet on each end beyond the actual bridge span. It's the last remaining 3-span bridge in Indiana. Some of it from this side of the river. Okay, here's stop number 1. Wondering if John Mellencamp is from here? How about this big mural on the side of this old guitar music store? My understanding is the town wanted to paint the mural in honor of John Mellencamp, and so he donated a significant amount of money to make that happen. You can see his FFA jacket from Seymour, Indiana. Over on the guitar you see the JJM. That's he painted that on there. To my understanding, he has no affiliation with this old guitar music store. Just happened to be in the location. Convenient to this side of this building to be able to paint the mural. I stopped by the visitor center right before I got here. Apparently they sell a CD of an audio tour of different John Mellencamp sites, but it was closed on Saturday, so I didn't get to get in and get the CD. Hopefully maybe find it somewhere else here in downtown Seymour. But I've also taken a lot of notes and things of places I want to visit, so just in case I can't get the CD. Here we are at another section of downtown Seymour where John Mellencamp spent time running around as a kid. But I wanted to record from this location because this here is Chestnut Street. And Chestnut Street is significant because that was the name of John Mellencamp's first album, the Chestnut Street Incident. Now, it wasn't under Mellencamp, it was under Johnny Cougar. Yes, his producer or manager suggested that, actually I don't think he suggested, he told him that Mellencamp was not marketable, so he named him Johnny Cougar on the Chestnut Street Incident album. The album did not sell well, and John eventually became John Cougar Mellencamp, and then eventually back to John Mellencamp. Here's another end of Chestnut Street, a little bit farther downtown. Oh, somebody just ran a red light, that's what honking was about. But then across the street here at the corner of Chestnut and Tipton is Larison's Diner. Larison's Diner is allegedly John Mellencamp's favorite restaurant here in town, and he visits often when he's back. He only lives roughly an hour from here. I'm going to stop in and eat lunch here, so you can see a little bit of the interiors. It's a pretty crowded place though, but it's Larison's Diner. Here I am at Seymour High School, where John Mellencamp went to high school. Actually here because there's nothing unusual about the high school as far as John Mellencamp is concerned. I mean, he was a student here. But I'm here because this is the second largest high school basketball gym in the country. Second largest in Indiana and second largest in the country. So I'm here because I'm working on a different video project, so I wanted to get some shots of this gym. You didn't know? 10 of the top 12 largest high school gyms in the country are in the state of Indiana. Yes, 10 of 12 of the top 12 are here in Indiana. This is number 2. I think it seats, if I remember correctly, right around 8,000 fans. It's a nice big gymnasium. I'll just stop here for a second at the Seymour Museum Center because of this unusual statue in front. Doesn't have a head. That's right, it doesn't have a head. Here is the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce. It's a historic building. It's also appeared in some of, at least one of John Mellencamp's videos. Here again, still on Chestnut Street. Just a different part of Chestnut Street. But also, of John Mellencamp star here on the sidewalk, and a parking meter to signify John Mellencamp hanging out in here in honor of John Mellencamp's many hours spent as a youth in downtown Seymour, just leaning against a parking meter. So they have this here as a memorial. I don't want to say memorial because he's still alive, but as in honor of him and recognizing that he's here, that he was from here. Here outside the Chamber of Commerce building. They have this nice park here as well, with the Seymour musical note. The S is a musical note. And there's the parking meter. Oh, the bike racks are musical notes as well. Quite a lot of nice green space in this town. The downtown area, here's a view from across the street. Again, Chestnut Street in St. Louis is where this is located at. The home of John Mellencamp and the parking meter. Here we are at the Roxy Arena roller rink. Goes back over here. It's obviously been shut down for quite a while. This was owned by Mellencamp's grandfather, and he spent quite a bit of time here as a kid, hanging out at the roller rink. Roxy Arena. It's public skating celebration station right here at the Roxy Arena. Looks like it was last opened at some Christmas time. It's got Christmas decorations painted in the window, but I have no idea how long it's been shut down and abandoned. It's got a lot of no trespassing signs, private property, so obviously I'm not going to try to get inside. That would be against the law. But there it is, the Roxy Arena. So this here also, nothing to do with John Mellencamp, but it is in Seymour, Indiana. And I thought it was pretty cool. It is the Freeman Army Airfield. It's no longer, it still used as an airport, but it's no longer military installation. The cool thing about this place is this is where, just during World War II, when they would capture enemy planes, they would bring them here, and this is where they would test them, disassemble them, learn quite a bit about them. You can see we've got a row of like barracks here, and they're used for a variety of things. Like right here is the Freeman Army Airfield Museum. Some of the things down here. There, I'll go closer to that. Freeman Field Mutiny. Despite fighting for democracy in World War II, African Americans were denied their rights here. Tuskegee Airmen of the 477th Bombardier Group protested discrimination by trying to enter the White Officers Club in April of 1945, resulting in their arrest. Over 100 black officers were then arrested for refusing to sign orders at entrenched segregated facilities. And the other side. Responding to pressure from the black press and NAACP, the Army ordered the officers' release and replaced their white commanders with decorated African American Colonel Benjamin O. Davis Jr., Airman's superb combat record and resistance to racism contributed to the 1948 desegregation of the U.S. military and shaped public discourse of the Civil Rights Movement. Very interesting. The B-25 Mitchell. It's a nice memorial in remembrance of the brave Tuskegee who served their country with courage, dedication, and loyalty. The 616, 617, 618, 619 Squadron of the 477th Bomb Group. Out here and very chilly. Nice statue here. And statue here. Small private airport. I really love this vintage looking terminal. And the old vintage Phillips 66 sign. Freeman Field. Well, I think that's it for the day. I am on my way out of town. I stopped right back here again at the mural, as you can see in the background, so that I could take one last look at it and record my outro. So that was it for these interesting John Mellencamp locations in Seymour, Indiana. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. Here you see John Mellencamp put his initials on the mural when they dedicated it. He came and painted his initials on the guitar.